Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Psychonauts. My name is Jason Arilani, and you're joining me on part 11 of our adventure. Click the bottom annotation, it'll take you back to part 10 if you happen to miss it, or click the top annotation, which will take you all the way back to part 1 if for some reason you joined me in the middle of it and decided that you should start from the beginning. For those of you who are watching me where you should be, you may notice that I am not in the same spot in which I ended the last episode. That is because I actually did a little bit of running around. I gathered a few items. As you can probably tell from the fact that Ford Cruller's face is now on my screen. I ended up grabbing all of the side cards, all of the scavenger hunt pieces, all of the side challenge markers that I could. I didn't venture back into the mines like I had intended to. I'll save that for another day, but I will be going back into every mine and gathering everything there, so I'm actually going to be doing a 100% completion by the end of this. So during the last level, which I'm not trying to reveal anything, but it's one where you won't be going back to the camp. So you'll see me jumping off and purposely dying just to grab an item that might be on the way, or whatever the case may be. So, to show you a few things, for instance, one power that I got is after you go past rank 30, which right now I'm at rank 36, all of your current powers start to upgrade. So one power that I got allows me to do this, which is the jumping punch like that. But if I continuously hit the power button, it creates a bigger explosion and more damage is done. I also want to show you in here. As you can see, now I have 35 side cards to turn in. I also have 3 cobwebs, so I'll show you how those work. I can now make 4 more challenge markers, and I have 14 of the 16 scavenger hunt pieces. One requires a different power, which is the golden acorn, and the golden watch is in a different area that I can't get to just yet. So we will be completing both of those and then getting our 4 additional ranks for completing the full thing. I did get the 4 for completing half of it. So we're going to start off this episode by going to Ford Cruller, and we're going to go see his, see what he's got for us.
Where would you like...
Let's go to...
Yes.
In recognition of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for invisibility. Okay, let's play a game. Look out, another sensor. Oh no, you're out of ammo.
No, I'm not.
You are now. Here are the rules. Take this guy out, but if he sees you at all, you lose. Go get him.
So now we can be invisible. It's just like the shield in that it has a limited
Don't make a sound.
a limited power supply, but now we can do this. Turn invisible.
Hey, where'd he go?
Walk around behind the sensor and punch to kill him.
Oh, well done. That's the power of invisibility. I think I've heard the kids around camp refer to this technique as silent but deadly. Rasputin, come up here. There's something you should see.
He's also showing us this. I wasn't expecting him to do that. So you'll actually get to see something different here that I wasn't meaning to show you just yet.
You're the only one left, son. Can't even make a connection with Sasha or Mia right now for some reason.
Sasha said he had some official Psychonauts business.
Impossible. I would know it if they did. No, something's happened to them. Rasputin, listen. You're the only one who can stop Oleander now.
What about you?
I can't leave this cave, Rasputin. Not as the Ford Cruller you know.
What? Why?
Years ago, I was in a terrible psychic duel that left me barely alive.
Yeah, I read about that. They said your psyche was shattered, that you lost your mind. But you seem fine to me.
Yes, when I'm down here near the Psytanium motherlode. The concentrated power of the Psytanium pulls my thoughts together, keeps me like my old self. But if I leave this sanctuary, my psyche becomes disjointed, and I fall into one of my other personalities with no memory of who I really am. I'd be no use to you unless you needed something raked or mopped.
Well, you can call headquarters and get help.
The Psychonauts won't listen to me. They wrote me off as a loon years ago. That's why Sasha and Mia have to take on all my missions. Headquarters doesn't know I'm the one behind the assignment, so they'd never get approved. But Sasha and Mia seem to be out of commission now. You have to be my field agent, Rasputin. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. You have to find where that monster took the girl. And if you locate any of the other children's brains along the way, bring them back to me for recranialization. Understand?
Ew. I mean, yes, sir.
So now we have another thing to collect on our path. We actually get to find and grab all of the brains from the children. But I'm going to go down here and I'm going to show you the cobweb duster first, or cobweb untangler I should say. So the 3 that I got, it untangles them, turns them into psi cards, and I take them over here. Oh, whoops. Forgot to put that away first. And then I can use this to create 4 more psi challenge markers, and that would put me up to rank 40, so you'll actually see me get something new. So as you can see, this upgrades our powers now. We don't have any more powers that we're going to get from Ford Cruller. There are still 2 merit badges, but those come from along the story. So now all of our powers that we currently have are going to start getting upgraded. So as you can see, the Psi Blast will bounce from one to the next, and then to another one, and it'll, damaging 3 enemies at once, which is helpful when you get a swarm of sensors following you. And there's just a bunch of different upgrades. I didn't get them all the last time, and I intend to show you them all this time, if only just to be able to see them myself. I did read up a little bit on it. I know what they are, and roughly know when they'll come, but for now we're just going to continue on with our adventure. So I'm actually going to go to the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber, because that's where the golden acorn is.
Roger that.
And with the invisibility power, now I can go ahead and get that acorn. So he is right over in this general direction. So you can see he's holding the golden acorn. If you walk too close to him, he runs into the tree. So you have to go invisible to trick him and nab the golden acorn from him. And there we go. So now all that's left is the gold watch, which I will grab along the way. We'll find that out after our next mind. But for now, oh, whoops, that's actually where my levitation power usually is, and so I have to put that there. There we go. Now I got my powers back where I want them. I'm gonna run back through here, which will take me back to the lake. So once I get the last piece of the scavenger hunt, you'll also see me use the bacon, and I'll come back using that instead. As you can see, these are the footprints of our newly named Linda, and you'll see me use the lungfish call.
What's up, Linda?
Prepare yourself for passage, human child.
Ugh.
And now we're back over here. So that's basically what happens, is you use the lungfish call, and then if you're on the beach, he'll take you back to whatever the other island is. So we'll either come over here, or we'll go back to the camp, which is across the water. But now that we're over here, we can actually continue on with our adventure. And as you can see, there's more side cards and everything over on this island as well. They're pretty much everywhere.
Have you crows seen a... I was talking to you, jerk.
Who are you working for?
What? I'm with the Psychonauts.
The who? Oh, that doesn't fit in. That doesn't fit in at all. Maybe I've got this all wrong. Okay, but... Ha! Who are the puppet masters of...
This one's a little bit
The
insane.
What's-its has been officially linked with the doctors back at the clinic. Yeah. They can't hide that they won't stop visiting me. And let's just say for now that they got in bed with those little green...
So quite frankly, he is incredibly insane. The only reason I slid back down here is so that way I can actually talk over him. So he's actually the next person. It took me a little bit to find out what to actually do with him. But basically, we're going to come across a few people, and this is the first of them that you actually have to use that psycho portal on them and enter their minds.
Huh?
Who do you work for?
I'm the guard. I've been fully trained. With the backing of...
You gotta let me in. My friend's in there.
Sorry, the Milkman has the key. I am not the Milkman. I'm the guard.
Where's the Milkman?
I'll bet he's sleeping on the job. His milk is delicious. Everybody wants it. He'll be here soon. Then the lies will end. Ha!
You gotta let me in. My friend's in there.
Sorry, the
Also, I
Milkman
just
has the
noticed
key. I am not the Milkman. I'm the
clouds
guard.
are just faces.
The Milkman? Who are merely the pawns of all them haters.
That's a little
are
bit
working
creepy.
For the
So,
doctors back at the
anyway,
clinic.
now as I
Sure.
mentioned, we're going to use the psycho portal
The
on
nose
him.
my face.
If I can
I am
pull
sure
it
they...
out.
Yeah! Not another tracking device! It's perfect, isn't it?
Yes.
Almost complete. Just a few missing pieces.
Yes, now, which piece talks about the Milkman? The one who opens the asylum gate?
But it's all about the Milkman. Can't you see?
Is this like one of those 3D paintings? I can never do those.
No, you just gotta learn to see it like I see it. There's something in the fridge that might help you see the world like I do.
Ooh, sorry, I don't drink. Before noon, I mean.
So, there's something
Shut
in the
up. Shut up.
fridge. Like I said, he's a little insane. From what I've read, a lot of his
No inside
comments
right, boss?
they're
Right
all
under
randomly
people's noses.
generated, so there's no, like, correlation between them and other
Truth lives in a
words.
small house on the edge of town. Some sort of power. You know, with the backing of...
So yeah, I'm gonna open that and see what's inside. So now we have the clairvoyance merit badge, which I can actually use
The
on
second
him, and you'll
what's
see just what it
pretty
does.
much control.
The milkman's dead? Aw, crud.
Burned up in a department store fire. Didn't you hear? At least that's what the media would have you believe. Is he dead or not? Go to the graveyard. Dig him up. Oh, you'll find something all right. But it's neither man nor milk. Oh, you think that's regular yarn, do you?
So as you can see, the moving figure right there,
Fluoride
that's me.
producers who are merely the pawns of...
So when I do that, I'm way over here, when I was just standing right behind him earlier.
The military. Be careful. They're watching all the time.
Okay. Now, how am I gonna find some creepy graveyard in this nice, normal neighborhood?
So did I mention that he was insane? I think I mentioned he was insane. If I didn't, he's insane. As you can see, there's eyes poking through the window, and you'll see that's not all. There's eyes in the trash can. There's eyes everywhere. The camera coming out of the fire hydrant. Basically, there's something here, or someone, or whatever, here that's watching everything. And then there are all houses that you can go into. Each one has a fridge that you can open, and they have the little psychic arrowheads in them. They have some health, which I can actually use. Apparently that, which I can push around. And that's about it. Yay, there we go. One thing I don't like about this level, it's one thing I didn't like about this level when I played it before. Oops, that's the wrong button. Is it's so easy to fall off the map. Like it's just incredibly easy. But yeah, these little cameras and eyes and whatnot, they are everywhere. They won't go away. You'll hear the little camera shutter go off all the time. And you'll also see just what kind of thing this is. As you can see, there's a stop sign in here. It's mine. Now I have a stop sign. Why do I have a stop sign? Well, we'll go this way and I'll show you. The yellow line does mean something. See? Now he's holding a stop sign.
Woman's breasts. They're large. Hello, fellow road crew worker. Welcome to the road crew.
So, by holding the stop sign, it makes me a part of what they call the road crew. So I'm gonna put the sign away for a second, and as you can see...
Stop. Road crew workers only beyond the yellow line.
You guys are road crew workers?
Yes, we work on the road with these red signs.
I see. Well, do you guys know where the milkman is?
Why do you ask that question? Are you the milkman?
Do I look like a milkman to you?
That information is restricted to the road crew. Please move along. Thank goodness it is Friday.
So they're not really the
Stop.
road crew. And if you walk
No
into a line like
parallaxing.
that, oh, hang on.
Stop. This is
It
a
pops
restricted
that up
area.
there.
Stop. This is a restricted
And pretty
area.
much once that line goes all the way to the bottom, you get arrested. But you can... No, that's not what I want to do. Well, I can't... I don't think I can do it on him from this distance. So I'll do it on him. No,
Dangerous
no.
conditions ahead.
Do it
My
on
red
there.
sign helps me work on the road. I cannot
So
wait
apparently
until the
that's
next
what
payday.
that is? No, that wasn't what I was actually trying to do. Basically, what you saw earlier when I was a bunch of
Caution,
question
men
marks.
working.
Sorry, I saw a cobweb and I want to get it before I forget. When you saw me as a bunch of question marks earlier, that's what they all see me as now, and that's where the clairvoyance power comes into play. Because now, if I do that, dang it, I was
I am on the
throwing
road crew.
Slow
This is
to
my
15
stop
miles
sign.
per hour.
Now that I'm holding this in my
Road
hand,
crew is arduous. Hello,
I can
fellow
walk over
road crew
here.
worker. Welcome to the road crew.
and as you can see, if I use that, now I look like a road crew worker. I don't like to do moving around too much because I could just fall off the map. But as
I
you can
work on
see,
the road crew.
now I look like a road crew worker to
Not
him
necessary
because I'm
street.
holding this sign in my hand. It means nothing about it.
Until the next payday. Hello, fellow road crew worker. Welcome to the road crew.
Obviously, I am not a road crew worker, but because I'm holding this sign, anyone else around will see me as a road crew worker because I'm holding the sign.
Thank goodness it is Friday. I cannot wait until the next payday.
So these little areas are all throughout. As you can see, there's one here too. And he's holding a phone, so
Anyone on the
I can't
line?
go through there until I've got the phone as well, and then I can act like I'm part of the phone crew. So that's the basis for this particular area, is that you just have to be holding the right sign at the right time in order to get to whatever area. And it's not entirely fun, because if your finger even accidentally slips and hits the button to put your item away in the middle of it, it could mean something
Someday,
bad.
the popularity of mobile phones will make my job
But as you
obsolete.
can see, they're holding up hedge trimmers, so they're all part of that crew.
I am fixing the telephone lines.
And
I take pride in my
that-
well-landscaped yard.
no, there was one
I am
back there.
trimming this
Maybe it was
hedge.
on the other side. So yeah, that's the basis for this mind.
Operator.
And all
Hello,
of
fellow
them
road crew
are,
worker. Welcome to
it
the road
leads
crew.
to what they call the Milkman. It's what you heard them saying earlier. That's who we're looking for, and that's what all these guys are
My
looking
red
for.
sign helps me work on the road.
But I can put the signs or the objects away at any time to go and do whatever else I need to do. So, this is
Look at
actually
that
where I'm going to
woman's
end it for
breasts.
now.
They're large.
And actually, I'm going to walk
It is
away
very
so I can
hot
talk.
here, working on the road.
Walk away from Mr. Road Crew Worker, so that way I can get over here. Then I will mention, yeah, this is where I'm going to end it for now. We're going to continue on the next time through this mind of the guard, who you'll learn, I don't know if it was ever mentioned, I don't think it was, but you'll learn his name is Boyd, and the name of this actual mind is called the Milkman Conspiracy. So we're going to continue through the Milkman Conspiracy to learn who's the Milkman and why are they all looking for him, what's going on with him, and continue on with our quest through Psychonauts. So thank you all so much for joining me, and join me on next time for part 12.